Greetings, all Shardvixen here. Okay, this is Rambling 101. It was supposed to come out last Friday, but I didn't make it. I just didn't feel like it. And today I'm very I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's just a mood swing. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. Well, sometimes for my mental health issues, my mood swings will occur while I'm sleeping. And mood swings are generated by many things, but one of the things they're generated by is hormonal and fluctuations. Menopause causes quite a bit of that. But anyway, so in rambling, I just talk about shit that's on my head, and lots of interesting stuff. 2020 is a very strange time, but if you thought about it, everyone looked to when we looked at years, especially my age. So when we looked at years of the idea of what would 2000 bring, what would 2020 bring, because 20 years is a big deal it doesn't feel like it. I mean, as you get older, time seems more squishy than it does linear. Like, things will come up and I'll be all like, oh, that was just last week or last year. And then you find out it was 5 or 6 years ago and you're like, oh, okay. Or not remembering what day it is, or having a hard time remembering the date, things like that, and getting in task with it. Now, here it's gotten cool all of a sudden very quickly. Luckily, those fires came through. They're still burning, but they're not, troublematic at this point in time. So it's interesting that a mood swing comes when the rain comes. It's always been intriguing to me. I just uploaded on my laptop DaVinci Resolve, which was the editor I was using last year, and I really liked it. Well, it might be 2 years ago. I'd have to look at my videos. But at this point in time, I'm not producing videos because I don't have a new intro that I want to do, and I don't have an outro. And so I'm thinking about how I want to do that. So I've got a lot of backlog of videos that need to be edited and made smaller or made in pieces so that I can then produce them the way I want to. I like making animation, but it's a very slow process for me at this point in time. Though I have vowed that this week and next week or next week, I will be pulling up the studio to start drawing directly on that. It's the same thing as my Cricut. I bought my Cricut, and now it's sat for 2 months. But I have it. So I wanted to work on making some Halloween stuff for a journal I made. So I was going to show you again. I know this isn't a crafting thing, but I have to show you that I do work on stuff. So here is a journal I made. Now, it's always pretty much recycled goods. I think that the only thing that was bought, I didn't buy it, but I got a whole bunch of this fake straw stuff. So that's in there. I did buy the tape here. But the tape was bought for somebody else, so I was just using it. So, this journal, which I will be making a video about this anyway, but this journal holds another journal I made. So let me pull that one out. This is my pattern thing. So this is where I put my patterns as I make what I see, and then I show it. So then that was that one. And the cool thing about that, you see, is it has a pocket in there, and then it has another pocket over here, which has this not well done envelope thing, because I can't figure out how the person did it, so I've been playing around with it. But this one's cool. This is another one I've made. It's for me, of course, because see, it's got Wolverine on it. But what I do is I put the patterns in of the things that I've learned to make in here, so I can go back and look at them and say, oh, that's the one I want, or this is the one I want, and here's how it looks, and will it fit in my journal. So I have been crafting. I just haven't been crafting as much as I've been cleaning. I have been cleaning quite a bit. Another thing I've been doing, and I'm going to share them here, and then again, if you want to go check out my crafting channel, they'll show up there too. There'll be videos that are on there as well. Okay. So that's one I made. What I've been doing also is, So I follow this lady called Amy on Al John, and she shows how to do recycling stuff. And one of the things that she suggested, and I don't need that one in there now, is to get a book like this. Right? I went to the thrift store and I got this. I like this one because it's a German art book, so it has, I think it's a religious German art book, but I don't know. If somebody wants to tell me what that means, that'll be fine. But, so what I do is you go in and you paint on the pictures. I don't know. It's there it goes. You paint on them, paint on the pages, and then when you need, starting to fall back because I took apart, like this. So when I need material for my journals that's painted, here it is. So that's pretty cool. But I also like it because it has the famous pictures. So here's an ocean scene that I made. Then they're in a shine from those lights aren't good lights, but there's a shine there. Here's another one because I will be making a ocean journal. This is my chrome, my black and white. I like patterns and textures, so I tend to make things with patterns and textures in it. This one. So then what I do is that when I'm ready and I need a particular color theme or something from it, I go in and I pick it. My daughter really liked this one. I was playing around with color. See, Fire Demon. See, you know I'm famous for those faces. Those are my faces. That's how I draw them. I'm not very good at drawing faces. That's I don't draw them realistically. Those are my cartoon faces, I guess, or my expressive. No, that wouldn't be it either. It's not surreal. Well, it might be surreal. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been working on. That. So I have a whole bunch. I went through all my books that are old now and pulled them out that aren't, they're not worth nothing, and I'm gonna be changing them into that. I use a lot of that stuff. It's interesting, as you start making journals, you realize what you need more of or things you might like. One of the things that I would like to get that I don't have yet is, they're really cool. They're like the hole punch, but they make little patterns at the bottom of your pages. So I thought that's kind of cool because I do have the scissors that make the patterns on them. But yeah, so it's weird because with the fibromyalgia, even when I'm feeling well, sometimes my brain is it has the cognitive problems. And so I'm like struggling to get things done. Or like No Man's Sky update came out. I love No Man's Sky. Haven't been too happy with it lately, but that's just because there was a living ship quest that was very hard for me to do. So my favorite part of the game is exploring, finding new things, and they put in a whole bunch of new biomes. So that's pretty cool. And so I spent like 6-7 hours playing that, and that's bad for my body. So the next day I'm like, and that's how it is. Astroneer is another one. I really want to get back to playing Astroneer. Dragon Age. I'm almost done with Dragon Age. And I was like, I've been thinking though, okay, so on my 200th vlog, as I've been saying, I'm going to dance. I'm going to be doing a couple dance things. I'm going to get out. I'm hoping to have my little, it's my convention outfit. So if I ever do go to a convention, I will wear it. But I want to start making more videos with that. But here's the thing. I have this neighbor who dumpster dives out at the college and the university. And he gets a lot of brand new stuff. I'm not sure why brand new stuff gets thrown away, but I guess if you just leave your stuff behind, that makes sense. There seems to be a lot of people there that are like, oh, I'll just get a new one. And I get that. So he got a green screen, didn't know what it was, and came and asked me if I knew what it was. And it's an Elgato green screen. And they run brand new, about $3-something. Used about $170. So I bought it from him. I'm making payments because I can't just buy it out like that. So I'm thinking for my vlog, my 200th vlog, I will dance around the world, dance in the universe, or dance or something, and make a video for that. But there's a, if you're hooked up to my Discord, go to my links to share, and there's a contest that's going on right now, and you have to submit your best video by October 31st, and then you get entered into a drawing, and the drawing is going to give you the complete setup for streaming, for the webcam and all that and everything, which is what I was buying myself anyway in January. But it would be kind of cool if I won it. You know, I don't know that I would, because there's such spectacular people out there that make such spectacular stuff. But I thought maybe I'd play around with green screen, you know, and see. But I don't know, because I have goals for things to do, and then I get caught up doing something else. Like, I'm still cleaning out my garage. This is the 5th time of cleaning my garage, because now I have a table out there, and I just piled stuff on the table, so I have to clean up the table. But everything in here is pretty much got a home. There's some little things I don't know what to do with. Like, I'm not really sure where to put this. It's tulle, and I know that. But, I bought it for textural stuff, so I could put it on things for, like, the ocean one. I thought that would be good. But I don't have a home for it. I don't know where to put it. So, it's kind of floating nilly-willy here. Bought some carpet tape. Gonna make some fabric washi tape. But I don't think it's really fabric strips, because it wouldn't be washi tape after that, because it wouldn't be sticky, because you can use the sticky part with fabric on it. Don't have a home for that. Got this. We all know what a grater is, but I have to make soap flakes, because interesting enough, I have some recipes for some paints I want to try, and it's asked for soap flakes, and you can't buy soap flakes. They're really expensive. I mean, you can, but they're really expensive. And so I did more research and found out you just take unscented white bar of soap, dry of course, and you grate it up, and that's soap flakes. I was like, okay, that's easy. I needed tempura paint, powder, really pricey also. Couldn't figure out, you know, where to find it. I can't buy it here. I could buy it online. So then did more research and found out you can make cornstarch. Cornstarch and food coloring will make a tempura dye. It's really light though, so it'll be interesting to see. So now I've got some crafting I'm going to do with that. But yeah, so I've been trying to get that stuff done. I want to start using my Cricut. I'm almost ready. I got the whole area cleaned there, so now I've got to just draw up some pictures, get my pictures done, and then I'm going to open up the Patreon, like I said. But I pushed that back a little bit. What else have I been doing? Some days I just sit and look at the ceiling. No, I don't. I can't lay down. It hurts too much. I've been watching, like, The Big Bang Theory, which is kind of interesting. I see why people like it so much. It's interesting that the guy got tired of doing it. I think he just got tired. Life got complicated, I think. And that happens. So I have a list of things I want to do. I want to do more animation. I am still working on animation. Actually, I'm much closer to having that one done than I ever was with the other one I was working on. And then I'll probably go back to working on the other one. What I've learned is that I cannot make animation for other people. It takes me too long. Maybe if I learn how to use some of the tools that are out there, I could do it faster. And so I'm going to work on that. Because now I have the Wacom, the drawing board. What I've learned about myself is I like software. I always have. But I am not software savvy, I guess. Like, I can't just get on something. Well, I can, but I just don't retain it as well as I used to. So I'm going to start playing around with those as well. I feel like sometimes I have this, like, internal clock that says, hurry, 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 hurry. But there's no reason to hurry. I mean, there really isn't any reason to hurry. If people get bored with me, they're just going to be bored with me, and that'll be the end of it, and there won't be any reason. One of the things I've been thinking about a lot is, what am I good at? Now, we all have talents. We do. I've had people tell me I'm not very talented artist. I've had people that's their job in life is to tell you if you're a talented artist, I guess. Tell me I'm not a talented artist. Um, I've struggled with that my whole life. I'm not a very good dancer. I've been struggling with that. I'm not a very good singer. I'm not pretty. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not good at any of these things. So I was making a list of things I'm good at. I'm pretty good at cooking. I haven't messed up, you know. But what it is pretty much the sum total of me is just good enough. That's what my crafting channel is called. Well, that my crafting series is called Just Good Enough. Because really, in the end, everything I do in life, I do it just good enough. I'm just good enough. The only things I've been told, my daughter has told me I was absolutely wonderful parent. And then I've had other people say that I was a wonderful parent. That my adult child, has turned out very much the way society would perceive. And what problems she does have, they blame because was the product of a single parent family who was a woman who was liberal and feminist. But and then I'm good with behavioral problems and sorting them out. But you can't really equate that to an online thing. So I was thinking one of the things I might try doing is my happiness group. And it was in written form as how to find happiness in yourself. And then it's mostly through art. It teaches you through art to do it. It teaches you to let go of some of your inhibitions. And people are like, I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do that. But you don't have to do it in front of anybody. It just teaches you how to do it in your house and then slowly move, outwardly. How to find joy within yourself is really what it's about. And for those of us with bipolar and mood swings and borderline, it's very hard sometimes to find that joy within ourselves. So having a kit or a tool that allows you to do that is pretty good. But I don't know, it's just something I roll around back of my head. Once, for school, I created a whole plan for a school that would help children who have behavioral issues. I worked in one, but I modified a different plan for that. And I wrote my master thesis also, which was based on behavioral issues that I used in my thing. But I don't really think I'm good at much else. In supporting. I'm a good supporter. I know how to support people in a positive way. Not enable them, because there's a difference. Enabling means you do everything for them, whatever the issue is, or you let them do things that they probably shouldn't do by telling them, it's okay, I still love you, and not putting up boundaries for those things. But I want to have purpose, I guess. And so that's what I struggle with my channels and my art and all that stuff. Bringing my hobbies and giving myself purpose. I don't know if any of you understand that. Maybe some of you also had some issues with finding purpose. And I mean beyond the purpose of being a mother or a sister or a friend or a lover, but purpose in oneself. Now, some people do it through charity, and some people do it through their church, and some people do it in their families, and some people do it at their jobs. I used to do it in my job. That was my purpose, was to make someone else's life good. Show them how to, not make their life good, but show them how to, like I said, find joy and figure out a way to find purpose. And I can't do that now like I did before. So I'm going to try really hard to find another way of doing it. I saw this thing kind of float like that. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Maybe it's just my eyeballs because I'm looking into the light. Or maybe it was that fly. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for rambling. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future. I can tell you the things I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on working on my animation and finishing the one I'm doing. I'm planning on working on my Patreon pictures and getting that done. I'm planning on doing some intros and outros and getting my videos up. I'm planning on finishing my games. I'm planning on creating more journals and stuff that people have. Like that journal I showed you guys. I want to put those in my shop. Oh, and make my shop. So that's it. I'm out of here. Catch you all on the flip side. Peace.